everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. Today, we're discussing an important topic, the toxic influences that can harm your soul, which you may unknowingly absorb from the people around you. Have you ever shared a big dream with someone, only to be met with doubt or even ridicule instead of support? In life, there are people and environments that can drain your motivation and belief in yourself. But at the same time, there are those who can help you strengthen your confidence and push you forward. Let's dive into this topic and learn how to protect our minds from these toxic influences. Imagine you tell your friends that you plan to buy a luxury apartment. Most likely they'll laugh and think that it's impossible, that you're dreaming too big. These comments, though they might be unintentional, carry a lot of weight. They can shake your belief in yourself and make you question your abilities. But what if you share that same plan with someone who already lives in a luxury apartment? They wouldn't be surprised at all because they know it's possible. They've been through that journey and achieved that goal, so they understand that what you're dreaming of is completely achievable. This highlights how much the mindset and feedback from those around you can influence how you see yourself and what you believe is possible. In life, we often encounter negative thoughts from those around us. Phrases like, "you can't do it," "someone like you could never afford that," or "stop dreaming and be realistic," are toxic for the soul. They plant seeds of doubt and fear, causing you to withdraw and stop striving. Pessimistic people can be found everywhere, and they are often plentiful. They're usually envious and refuse to work toward their goals while wanting others to stumble and fail just like them. They lack confidence and want you to remain just as average as they are. Such people want to keep you confined within the limits of their own failures. On the other hand, when you're surrounded by a positive environment where people believe in themselves and work hard to achieve their goals, you'll feel inspired and motivated. Successful people won't belittle your dreams because they know that great things often start from small steps. They're willing to share their experiences, offer advice, and even help you on your journey. That's why it's crucial to carefully choose the environment and the people you interact with. When you engage with those who have a positive, growth-oriented mindset, you'll realize that the limits you once thought were impossible to overcome are actually just challenges waiting to be conquered. When seeking advice, remember that advice from someone successful is vastly different from advice from someone who has failed. Successful people have experienced both challenges and victories. They have a realistic perspective and know how to overcome obstacles to reach their goals. In contrast, people who have only failed are usually experts in failure, and taking their advice might be like poisoning your own mind with negativity and limitations. Listening to advice from people who haven't succeeded is like putting roadblocks in your own path. They can't see the opportunities, only the obstacles. Don't let them destroy your plans for success. Instead, seek out those who have the experience and have achieved what you aspire to, and listen to how they overcame challenges. Identify who influences you. Take a close look at the people you interact with regularly. Are they people who are always doubtful, critical, and quick to give up on their goals? Or are they people who encourage you, share knowledge, and help you grow? Be selective about who you share your dreams with. Stay confident in yourself. Understand that someone else's limitations are not yours. Just because someone else couldn't achieve something doesn't mean you can't either. Believe in your abilities and don't let negative comments derail your goals. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Connect with people who share similar goals or have already achieved what you want. They'll not only understand your journey, but also show you that what you're dreaming of is entirely possible. Finding communities or groups with shared interests or goals can be a great source of inspiration and motivation. Constantly learn and develop yourself. Knowledge and skills are key factors in building your confidence. The more you learn and grow, the less affected you'll be by others' negative opinions. you'll have a strong foundation to confidently move forward on your path. Mark's story is a clear example of the power of belief and a positive environment. Mark was laughed at when he shared his desire to own a luxury apartment. His old friends told him it was impossible for someone like him, someone with a modest income who had never owned any property. However, Mark didn't let their words shake his determination. He started seeking support from people who had already succeeded in real estate. They shared their experiences with him, teaching him how to save, invest, and manage his finances. Over time, Mark not only built a solid financial foundation, but also achieved his goal of owning his dream apartment. He realized that the limitations others placed on him were only mental barriers, not unchangeable realities. In life, the toxic influences from those around you can hold you back and make you give up on your dreams. But if you carefully choose your environment, stay confident in yourself, and seek guidance from those who have already succeeded, you'll realize that what you dream of is not impossible. Always remember, nothing is too big if you keep striving and believing in your potential. Thank you for tuning into today's podcast. I hope these insights help you steer clear of the toxic influences and guide you toward a more positive and fulfilling life. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.